Nicola. So whereabouts are you calling from? In Australia?
In Australia. I'm actually a New Zealander, so we should probably
Oh.
specify that, do you think?
Okay, yeah, so you're in New Zealand.
Right.
Whereabouts in New Zealand?
I've lost my bits and pieces. I'm from Wellington.
Okay.
And I'm living in Australia with my family at the moment. So I'm on the Gold Coast.
Please, will you tell everybody what happened to you?
Okay. It's embarrassing though, isn't it? And it doesn't feel 100% wardrobe-y, but it's stuck in my mind. And I'm in my late 40s now. And this was when I was early 20s, before I even had children. And do you want me to tell the whole story?
Tell the whole story. Yep, I want to know.
We'll be here for days, won't we? But I used to have sort of similar to this, I suppose. I had longer hair, so I had a big, we called them Bridget Bardot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the banging, by the way. That is the cat who suddenly decided
this is real life and it's all fine. We love all that.
So we're going to, right, so I had a big Bridget Bardot sort of hairdo, which looks fabulous when you're in your early 20s. Anyway, I used to walk down to the train and there's a lot of overhanging trees and I brushed under the trees. This hairdo that I had, I'd often get into a car and it would hit the ceiling of the car. So I was brushing under the trees, and then I got onto the train and I could hear this squeaking sort of noise, like a scraping, squeaking noise. And I thought, gee, what is that? And it felt like it was coming from me. And it's sort of bugging you. And I was looking around thinking, it's a full train. And I couldn't work it out, but I thought I had a new bra on. I thought maybe all the boning was moving. And so I whip into the bathroom at the first stop and sort of readjust it and, do everything and move it all around. And then get on the train again. And it's still squeaking. So I travel all the way in. I'm in Wellington. I travel all the way in, and it's about an hour. And then I used to walk for about 40 minutes up to my office. So this is a fair amount of traveling, I should specify, with the squeaking. So I'm marching up, and anyway, I worked in a bank, and it was busy. This is before the days of internet banking. So everybody went to the bank, and it was a busy morning, and there were endless customers, and I served. But the whole time I could just hear this squeaking, and it was doing my head in. I remember being on the phone actually and hearing this thinking, oh. And anyway, so I thought it was the earrings. I had long dangly earrings. And then time kept going, serve a customer, do a bit of this, a bit of that, stay behind the counter, but I'm stripping off bits of jewelry. I'm thinking it's doing my head in, because the squeaking sounded really loud, but it sounded external, And anyway, so time went by, I would say a good couple of hours. And I went to the bathroom, I look in the mirror, and there is a grasshopper sitting, like just positioned at the front of my bun, like a hair clip, just sitting there. And
how big was it?
It was baby.
Sorry, dogs.
So I looked in the mirror in the bathroom, and it's huge, and it's clinging there, and it was light brown. I remember that. So it looked like it was aesthetically placed, because it was light brown, and I have this color here, and I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe that I had served customers, and also that all my colleagues said I'd walked around with this grasshopper on my head, and I had no jewelry left on by this point. I'd stripped everything off, and it was sort of a manic feeling of, what is this noise? Anyway, I didn't quite know how to remove it, and I panicked, and I went back out into the office, and the bathrooms ran off the staff room, and there's people sitting there, having a morning cup of tea, and I'm like, oh my God, I've got an insect in my hair, and then I've got this grasshopper in my hair. Yes, and you know how when you're raising teenagers and you do something that is just a little bit random or a little bit offbeat, that you do by accident, they truly believe you've done that as part of your personality, And, and I seem to spend my whole life, that my children are all young adults in their 20s now, but I spend my whole teenage raising years sort of convincing them that I didn't really mean to take that side street or something, like that sort of thing. And I always remember they said to me, why do you have a grasshopper in your hair, as if it was a choice? Sure, right, excellent question, excellent. Of course, I just had this grasshopper all morning. You just help, Anyway, it's always stuck in my head that, what? That's so weird. Why are you walking around with a grasshopper?
I'm just so amazed, Nicola, that none of your colleagues said anything to you.
I'm amazed too, and it took me a while to move on from that. That everybody thought this was normal. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I think maybe it was so strategically placed, this grasshopper, and it didn't. I think I could only hear the squeaking.
Yeah.
I think they couldn't hear the noise. It was, if it was a silent grasshopper, is that a thing? If it was a grasshopper that was mute, I would not have.
Not
I
to
think I
know.
could have left it there all day myself.
Well, it's just a shame the Melbourne Cup wasn't on at the time, because you could have kind of gone straight into the, if you have the equivalent of the royal enclosure, with your grasshopper hat.
I could have, yes, and it
Yeah.
would have been stunning and quite original.
Good. Well, listen, you stay safe, my love, and
You too, Susannah.
thank you
You
so
too. You too.
much. And I give you a big kiss and lots of
Oh,
love.
thank you, and same to you. And
Right.
have a lovely, lovely day.
Yeah, and you, my darling. Okay, bye.
Okay.